Hello, I'm Leo, and as always, I'm here with my co-host Gwen.
Hi, everyone. It's great to see you all again.
So, Gwen, how was your weekend?
Mine was pretty hectic, actually, because I had too much work to do while having too little time.
I feel that, Gwen. We all get to that point when all we want is more than 24 hours a day, don't we?
That's right, Leo. Today, let's discuss on how to manage time effectively.
So, Gwen, what comes to your mind first when hearing the word time management?
For me, it all starts with prioritization. To feel less overwhelmed by work, you should know what tasks deserve your attention first. Imagine you're at a buffet before rushing to work, Leo. You wouldn't just pile everything on your plate, right?
Definitely not. I might grab yummy desserts, but I'd prioritize healthy options that fuel me for the day.
Exactly. The same goes for tasks. We need to identify the most important tasks and tackle them first, and then spend the rest of the time for the less significant ones.
Yeah, prioritization allows us to focus on what truly matters. By doing that, we can spend our time and energy more wisely.
It's like putting the big rocks in the jar first, so the smaller ones fit around them.
You got it, Gwen. Once we've got our priorities straight, it's time to talk planning. Planning is like the roadmap for our work progress. Whether it's a daily to-do list or a monthly schedule, having a plan helps you visualize your time.
Yeah, planning also helps us stay more organized. You can't be focused when put in a messy environment, right?
Exactly. Without direction, anything is simply a chaos. So it's still better to have a plan. For daily tasks, a simple to-do list is enough. But for a bigger picture, a weekly schedule is more suitable. In this, we will arrange different time slots for appointments, projects, or personal errands.
Monthly planning is important too. This helps you see upcoming deadlines so that you can adjust your weekly schedules in advance.
Setting goals always goes hand in hand with handling time. Have you heard of SMART goals, Gwen?
Absolutely. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. SMART goals ensure that our time is spent wisely. So, how do we go about setting these SMART goals?
First, S stands for specific. We need to be clear about what we want to achieve. For example, instead of do more exercises, ASMART goals goes like, I'll walk for 20 minutes every day before breakfast.
M is measurable. For our exercise goal, we could track how many days we actually went for a walk.
Next is a 4 achievable. Our goals should be challenging but doable.
R is for relevant. Our goals should be related to what we want to achieve. If our goal is to improve our health, then going for a walk every day is relevant.
And finally, we have T for time-bound. That means there should be a deadline or a certain time frame for our goal to be completed. Let's go through some words related to time management. Prioritization, meaning the act of putting tasks in order of importance so that you can deal with the most important first. Example, prioritization is a key aspect of time management. Urgent, meaning very important and needing attention immediately. Example, they've held an urgent meeting for this evening. Deadline, meaning the time by which something must be finished. Example, there's no way I can meet that deadline. Errand, meaning a quick task or chore that you need to do, often involving going somewhere to complete it. Example, he would clean, do errands, and babysit for their 7-year-old daughter. Significant, meaning important or noticeable. Example, your work has shown a significant improvement. Why is time management important in our daily lives? Answer, because it helps us prioritize tasks effectively and make the most out of our limited time. It also leads to greater productivity and overall satisfaction. What are some common time-wasting habits to avoid? Answer, common time wasters include constant social media use, procrastination, and multitasking. To avoid them, try limiting your social media time, breaking tasks into smaller steps, and focusing on one task at a time.
To handle time well, besides setting clear goals, we need to get rid of distractions.
Yes, our enemy. We all know them well, don't we? From the buzzing of our phones to the lure of social media, they're everywhere.
That's right, Leo. Once we identify them, we can take steps to minimize their impact on our productivity.
We can turn off unnecessary notifications, set specific work hours, and use website blockers. Distractions are tempting and relaxing, but they will slow you down over time. There are still other useful ways to relax, though. Taking small breaks is one of them. Speaking of which, do you take breaks, Gwen?
Of course I do. A lot of people consider it a luxury, but in fact, it's crucial for boosting focus and productivity. And no, it doesn't slow down our time at all.
The most basic thing is we are humans, not robots. Our brains can't function all day without the need to recharge.
A quick walk, some stretches, or even a nap can do wonders. So don't forget to schedule in those much-needed breaks, everyone.
When it comes to managing our time effectively, tools and apps can be our best friends.
Yeah, they are super useful and convenient for time management. From online calendars to reminder apps, they can maintain our workflow, remind us of important events.
And they even track our progress towards our goals.
Brilliant. So don't hesitate to include technology to upgrade your time management efforts.
And lastly, let's not forget the importance of work-life balance.
I think this is what people struggle with the most. They fail to find harmony between work and our personal lives.
We all need time to recharge, to do things we enjoy, and spend time with loved ones. Think of it like this. If you constantly push your car without stopping for gas, it'll finally break down.
That is a very good example, Leo. Spending equal time for both is the perfect recipe for a happy and fulfilled life. Now, let's talk about some key career-related words. Distraction, meaning something that prevents someone from giving their attention to something else. Example, I can turn the television off if you find it a distraction. Convenient, meaning suitable for your purposes and needs and causing the least difficulty. Example, our local shop has very convenient opening hours. Balance, meaning a situation where different things are given equal importance or are considered or divided equally or fairly. Example, finding a balance between work and leisure time can lead to a happier life. Schedule, meaning to arrange that an event or activity will happen at a particular time. Example, the meeting has been scheduled for tomorrow afternoon. Is multitasking a good way to save time? Answer, multitasking might seem like a shortcut to getting things done faster. However, our brains actually work better when we focus on one task at a time. Is it okay to say no to things sometimes? Answer, yes. It is totally acceptable. If you already have too much on your plate, it's okay to decline extra tasks. This will help you focus on what's most important.
And that brings us to the end of today's talk. Thank you all for joining us today. Life becomes better when we manage time effectively.